Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're gonna hop into the new season of Ultimate Clash right here. So I'm still like mentally recovering from my previous video, doing the full power mission against stage 10 of Battle on Formidable Foes. So if y'all have any interest in that, I implore y'all please go check that one out, give support, because that one was, I spent over like 15 hours in attempts doing that. So yeah, I'm like still several hours later, still drained from it, but it's fine. This is gonna be a lot easier of a video. It's gonna be all good because the previous Ultimate Clash video I made, it wasn't actually too long ago. It was just a couple weeks, like it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Did not feel like it's been that long. But yeah, the Ultimate Clash has gotten a lot easier, especially after the 10th anniversary. Like all these like characters and teams have gotten buffs to the point where it's just so easy. So the missions seem like it's going to be normal as usual. We don't like there was a couple seasons ago where we had like these extra missions that gave us ultimate some more of the currency, like the battlefield memory, just to help us catch up to how much JP had. So anyway, let's just go in. I did cycle in a couple of the new EZA characters. I'm not going to be bringing STR Paikuhan though. That's the one character I'm not one to bring because he doesn't really seem too good for short fights. He doesn't seem too good for long fights either. I don't know, he seemed like he could be potentially okay for Festival of Battles maybe, but there's not really a setup for him there. But that's besides the point. We're going to go ahead and just show off the, like, what is it? The setups as we go on. So super physical, I like to go through my extreme lineups right away, so we'd be using my extreme STR lineup here. As for the leader, of course I have all of the 10 attribute type support characters, so yeah, hits the one for this one. And then the other leader, I think I just used this full power Frieza. He's got 100% to extreme STR, and then we just fill in the rest of the team. That'll be pretty good. I think Bojack is going to be having his all of his conditions. It's kind of funny, like he does get guard with this right here, which helps him out a little bit, but he's already type advantage, so where it's like he kind of already is guarding. And I think like passive skill guarding still gives you like a tiny bit extra defensive ability as opposed to not having it. But anyway, 5 or more space traveling warriors or inhuman deeds. I think we should have that. Wait, hold on. Let's do this. Let's just filter by category. Space traveling warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, we got it that way. Okay. And then yeah, we're gonna bring Super EZA Broly. I think I had STR Kid Buu on at one point, but I mean he doesn't really have like the conditions that he wants, so I'd rather just go for this. Planetary Destruction. We have a good bit of those type of characters. Our STR Cell Max should be on Planetary Destruction. I bring this up every time because I will never get over it. I don't care if it's annoying. Explosive Scream, he blows up the earth. Anyway, moving on. Let's just go. We're gonna be having some intros play probably, so let's see. I'm bad for the audio. It's just weird shenanigans with the setup. We're gonna go ahead and just put Cell Max in the front there. Take a hit, and he'll probably just instantly wipe out unless Yajirobe will dodge. He has a pretty high chance to dodge, so we'll see. I don't think it's like super absurd, but it's more often than like most other dodge bosses. But yeah, he didn't, so that's all good. That specific super attack has given me some form of PTSD over the past couple days. That AoE super. Oh gosh, I just... yeah. Whenever I say 15.5 hours, like, recording for that video, I'm not exaggerating. That's actually how long it took. Anyway, so this time we're going to be using my extreme tech setup. So, attribute support character. And then we're going to use, this is one of the newly EZA characters, this Janemba. He's going to be pretty good as a leader, so I changed out Tech Fusion Zamasu for this guy. Even though the leader skill is slightly less, because Fusion Zamasu was giving Extreme Class 150, this guy's giving 130. I think it's still going to be okay, and he's going to be providing support. He's got a lot of damage reduction. He's going to be pretty good. I haven't had a chance to use him at all yet in anything, so this is going to be like my first time even using him at all. So let's see what we're looking at here. I think we could maybe get the base form Broly's intro here. Let's see. No, he's not on this turn. Well, Janemba would be cool to get to see, but we're just going to be blowing away this phase right here. Especially with the Super Easy A Perfect Cell linked up next to this other cell, and getting a bunch of support. So keep in mind, like, this is mono type teams, so it's not going to be as big of a leader skill buff as like the typical meta right now. But it still hits a 17 million, probably just going to instantly wipe them out. Yep, there you go. That's how it is in these early phases. So I think while I do this, I'm going to want to pull up, what is it? I want to pull up how much time I put into those attempts for the previous video, just to show I'm not one to make it up or anything like that. Let me see if I can find an easy way to get to it. I'm just looking at it from my end. Anyway, let's go against Pan right here. So we'll be using my Extreme Physical setup right here. Yep, attribute support character. And the other leader, I think I use Physical Goku Black. Yeah, 120% there, so fill in the rest of the team. There you go. I don't think I have any characters with an intro, or unless I'm just forgetting right now. No, I don't think so. Alright, so we can, we'll let Frieza. Well, that's a lot of orbs. I feel like I always let Goku Black go in the front. Let's let Frieza get a chance to do something. They're trying to be bad bosses, which is good. And Nightmare, what is Nightmare doing? That is 15% attack. Okay. I'll go ahead and just give him a little bit right there. Okay. Super attack right here, but it's like, whatever. Oh wow, dodges it. That's something. I think I might have him with full dodge, just maybe. And there we go. All right. Yeah, these first couple phases are really nothing to worry about. It's really just like the boss of level 2 that is most difficult. This time, we'll be using our Extreme Ints lineup. Be using attribute Vegeta, and for the other leader, I think I'd either use like Goku Black or this Revive Vegeta. I think I prefer to use the Goku Black because like we do have one other Future Saga ally on the team. There's no one else with a higher leader skill, huh? Frieza plus Goku would be good, of course, but not everyone on here is on Battle of Fate. Yeah, I think we should just use a... Yeah, we should use Goku Black right there as the other lead. So we'll go ahead and do this. I think we might be able to see the intro for Fusion Zamasu. Let's see. Is it gonna happen? Yeah.
我が姿は正義。我が姿は世界。あがめよ、たたえよ。この気高くも美しい、不死にして最強の神、ザマスを。
I just realized through all the time I've been recording, I haven't had my focus on. I forget that so often. I just do that just in case, like, you know, someone... Listen, Dokkan's important, no one can interrupt me. It's whatever. I mean, I don't ever really get too many, like, calls or texts while I'm doing this type of stuff. But if it ever does happen, I, of course, like to return them. We'll, put... How about we just let Fusion Zamasu get some, action here? He could easy A this year. Maybe. And there's no guarantee, of course. I'm not gonna say, like, I know for sure, like, oh, he's definitely gonna easy A. No. There's no way to really tell. I mean, they could hold on to him for a long time. Because I know for LR Tech Dragon Fist SS3 Goku, they held on to this EZA for a very, very long time. He released, I think, in 2017, and he didn't EZA until 2023. Like at the very end of 2023. Or was it even 2024? That kind of makes me curious. I want to look on Dokkan Info and see his exact release date. I'm gonna go ahead and find that while I'm thinking about it. These are the JP timeline. Even though it probably should have the same release date on both versions, because no. New Year's was not synced that year. Sometimes they sync it, sometimes they don't. It's kind of weird like that. Alright, so we have our Extreme AGL lineup. Let's use the attribute character, and then I think the best character for this would be my Zamasu. That's like the main reason I even bring him. Plus he has some damage reduction, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. That's gonna be all of our Extreme class lineups finished off there, so that's good. Let's see what we're going to be dealing with here. This is the boss stage, or the boss fight. Alright, so while the intro was going off, because Golden Frieza's intro is so massively long, I did actually go on Dokkan Info to find the release date of this guy. So his initial release date was at the end of 2017, so December 2017. Its EZA release date was at the very start of 2024, actually, so yeah, he didn't EZA for a very, very long time. So just wanted to go ahead and show that. Anyway, we'll get back to this. Let's get an attack in from Meki Cabra. He's really strong. It's probably one of the better characters that EZA during the 2024 Hero Celebration. It was just such a shame. In 2024, they kind of dropped the ball with a lot of those Dragon Ball Heroes characters, especially like some of the summonable characters. Universe Tree Goku, he was okay, but wasn't like a big step up from previous year with the AGL SS4 Vegito. That guy left an impact for sure, a massive one. But Universe Tree Goku didn't really feel like that big of a step up after him. Yeah, he's like a little bit better, but doesn't feel like by too significant of a margin to me. Alright, now we're going here against level 3. This is where the fun starts to happen. This time, I'm feeling Evil Boo. Let's go for him first. Let's use my super physical lineup. Got Gohan right there as lead. And then, yeah, this is where I have Super Kaioken. I replaced the LR Angel SS2 Vegeta, because he would be leading physical 4 key and 100% to stats. Super Kaioken, it's basically the same thing, well, of course without the category in the leader skill, but it's 3 key, 100% attack and defense and HP, so I think that'll be fine enough. Of course, there's higher physical leader skills out there, but a lot of them, like LR Physical Bardock and LR Physical Trunks, they are really old and I do not want to use them. So we'll fill out the rest of the team. I'm going to be curious to see what kind of performance we could get out of Super Kaioken. I feel like there could be a potential situation where he might get us killed from his HP loss. It depends. Let's see what happens here if we get an intro or something. No? Okay. The physical SS4s are on slot 7. Okay. So we got Super Kaioken right away. How are we going to want to do this? I think maybe doing this would be the best idea. Let's put we got a lot of these AGL orbs. This is okay. Let me explain how this guy works right here. So since we have him on rotation, he it's specific orbs that he wants to either be offensive or defensive. So with an SCR or physical key sphere obtained, he launches 2 guaranteed additional super attacks, which that's not like too bad of an ability, especially with like how high his attack stats are. Like they're well over 10 million, depending on like how many dupes you have on him, of course. But I've never seen him hit anything under 10 million, at least in my experience. So that could be kind of good. And then yeah, he does kind of nuke. For every SCR or physical key sphere obtained, he gets 40% attack and 10% crit chance. So I mean, if there's ever some sort of situation or you want to just like nuke away an extreme Z battle stage or something like that, that can be cool. But then with AGL Tech or Int key spheres obtained, he gets guard, and then with that 20% attack and defense and extra 5% chance to dodge. He naturally has a 50% chance to dodge, so that means what? If you'd get like 10 tech AGL or Int orbs, he would have 100% dodge. I think I did that math right. Yeah, I mean 5 times 10. That is very unlikely to happen, but that can happen. So, how many orbs are we getting here? We're gonna be getting 6 AGL orbs like this. We're gonna go ahead and let's trust him in slot 1. See what's gonna happen here. So, he got 6 AGL orbs. He's getting 5% dodge from each of them. So that's 30 plus 50. He should have 80% dodge right now. Plus he's guarding. That's not like, I don't know. I mean, his defense stats are kind of low. What kind of defense is he getting after supering? An HP is 80% or more. Extra 100% defense. I think that would already be up though, huh? When attacking with 12 or more key, yeah, he does get 100% attack and defense, and even more attack and defense. HP is 80% or less. Yeah, I mean, his defense stats aren't ever going to be really all too high. I'm just treating him as like a big glass cannon. It could be helpful because I like to grind Extreme Z battles a lot. Alright, so what kind of performance does he get here? I forgot to mention he also does have the survive KO attacks mechanic. Alright, so it's a 9 million attack stat. I was saying a second ago I'd never seen him hit underneath 10 million, but that's because we're running a lower leader skill. But still, not too bad. We lost 5% HP from a super attack effect, but we're at 95% HP. Like, that is... we can definitely deal with that. That's not a problem at all. So he dodged everything there. And, yeah, Physical SS2 got the stun. So it's going to be pretty easy from here on. We got Glorio next turn. He's going to go absolutely nuts. That's just what he does. Alright, cool. We're gonna, let's see what we do. If I want to put the physical SS trio slot 1 or Path of Power Kid Goku. I think probably the physical SS trio would be a bit better in slot 1. So let's get all these Int orbs there. And then we should be good with all these Rainbow Key Spheres with the Path of Power. Yeah, to be getting 9 orbs total right here, 4 Rainbow Key Spheres. That's good. And then Glory, we just get this right there. I need to teach myself to like look and see when the enemies. I just always forget. Despite the fact that he's stunned, he can still dodge, which I think is kind of silly. I mean, I think our characters can do that too. I think so. I don't really remember. There's not too many bosses in the game that like stun and like leave like a massive impact. From what I remember, if I'm right, if your character gets stunned, you can still dodge. It's just that like anything else going on the passive can't really happen. Like if you get some sort of buffs for attacking, bro. Look, Glorio. Glorio, I was complimenting you. Glory, what was that? Why would you do that? It's fine. So, yeah, of course, the safest and most dead brain duh thing to do right here is put the Physical SS4s in slot 1. Why do I just... What is compelling me to want to do this right now? There's no reason to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Especially because we're not on like a actual like big leader skill. There's no need to test the limits with them really. Just go ahead and do that. And sure, we'll just get those Physical SS4 will just finish off just by touching them really. Glory just need to do one extra super attack. All he gave us was a bunch of normals. I've never seen him sell out that bad for me. My luck is typically pretty good with him. So that was kind of a shock to me. It's fine though. Alright. He did a lot of attacks still, and it did do some damage. It's just, yeah, we need to finish off with that super. So let's go against the Fat Beret here. Let's use the AGL team I have. Yeah, I have AGL Paikuhan on here now. I traded out, I think it's the World Tournament Kid Pan I had previously. They actually serve a very similar role, which I find funny. Paikuhan's leader skill, super class, 3 key, 130% stats is slightly higher than what the AGL Pan was. I'm talking about like the Kid Pan from Z, that World Tournament unit. They had 120% the stats. Paikuhan's going to be greatly lowering attack, which is, I love that. I love lowering attack. And plus, he does have the ability to seal in the passive skill. But the thing is that like typically like passive skill, stun, or seal only lasts 1 turn. Otherwise, like unless it's specified otherwise, which in this case it is, it does specify 2 turns. So it's basically like a super attack seal. But okay, this is very niche. I doubt it's ever going to really come to like much of anything, but passive skill stun can only activate once a turn, while a super attack, stun, or seal, or anything like that can activate multiple times. So in the very rare situation in which you would like do multiple supers, you finish off the first enemy and then you move on to the next one and you want to like try to stun or seal them, if it's in the super attack effect it would work, but if it's in the passive it won't. It took a while for me to explain, but I just wanted to point that out like the difference between like passive skill and super attack, sealing and stunning. It's a very slight difference. I've had that happen a couple of times with I think STR Dokkan Fest Super Vegeta. Let's go ahead and just get the characters on the team here before I keep rambling on too much. We're gonna bring, I guess, yeah, I've been using Vegito as the other lead. I think that would work. Or I was just talking about Paco. What was going on? I'm getting so distracted by my own ramblings. My gosh. So we're gonna do this. I think. Oh yeah, Angel SS3 has an intro. Wait, yeah, we do have another Majin Buu Saga ally. I was wondering for a second, but yeah, Super Vegito counts for that. So yeah, we're never really gonna have a situation here where like the passive skill seal will like fail for us or anything like that. I wonder how it would work if like the character dodges his first super and then he does another super or another attack. I wonder how that would work. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and do I want to keep Super Vegito on rotation or just float him off? Let's see, really it's just, oh, let's float him off because I just want to maximize links with Ultra Instinct Goku, really. We can do this right there. He's gonna dodge and get up to max key. We'll get max key with this SS3 Goku right here. And Super Vegeta will open up for the end orbs right there. Oh, there's a super attack, but guess what? 100% dodge turn 1. Take that. Okay. And boom. Yep. Get rid of like basically like a health bar, but yeah, my additional luck for AGL UI is not typically very good. As it's a pretty good amount of damage there. Right? As for Super Vegito hitting 10 million, that's not too bad, especially with this type of leader skill. Additional? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a normal. Gonna do some counters here. I don't remember off the top of my head what his counter thing is. Okay, so what I was saying a second ago with AGL Super Vegito, I don't remember off the top of my head what his counter multiplier is. Let's see. Tremendous power. Yeah, that should be a ×3 multiplier. Okay, so if you're doing like 2 million attack stats on the counters, just multiply that ×3. That would be 6 million. Around that, yeah. So, I mean, not like the worst on counters, but of course we've seen better. So, I would kind of want to see... Oh, that is amazing. He's got the unit super attack with SS3 Angel Goku. I didn't even bring anything up about that yet, but yeah, he does have a unit super attack. When there's an ally whose name includes Goku Angel or Vegeta Angel. Which, yeah, Goku Angel. I mean, he's a different form, but it doesn't have to be base form. So, that's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and get... With Gohan, he wants three type orbs and 1 rainbow key sphere. So we should be all good for that right here. Yeah, it would be safest to put Angel SS3 in slot 1, but I really want to see what Gohan's going to be doing for us. Very curious. He's going to be having 70% dodge, having a good bit of defense. He's guarding, but I mean, he's already type advantage. Please dodge. Thank you. It's pretty good. Alright. And this is the unit super attack. He's doing 15 million here. But keep in mind, like, this is a lower type of leader skill. That's not too bad. Yeah, he does the seal. He greatly lowers attack. Yeah, he does have an additional, like, once he gets a rainbow key sphere, I think it's like an additional has a 70% chance to be a super. So that's cool. They gave him some form of an additional. I haven't built full dodge personally because, I mean, if he's, it's kind of like AGL UI. If he's not dodging, he's not doing what he's supposed to do. Alright, so let's go Gohan first. I'm just eyeing him down. Let's go for my tech team. Let's use the Tenshinhan, and then the leader would be, yeah, I think it would be this SS3 Goku. Super tech, 120%. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we get like the Tech Gods intro or something like that. We also get Grandpa Gohan maybe? Nothing this turn, okay. Oh yeah, we'll definitely put SS3 Gotenks in slot 1 right there. Put a Tech Vegito... yeah, let's put Tech Vegito on rotation. I think that's okay. We can do that. And just to make sure we can get Gotenks at max key. I'll give those 6 orbs. All these int ones, and then Gohan. Sure, we'll do that. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, Gotenks is going to be just fine. Type advantage, 55% damage reduction for the first couple turns, that is. It's a 17 million. I just really enjoy how dependable and reliable this SS3 Gotenks is as a character. Like, he's comfy. I don't know. That's a weird way to word it, but like, you just know exactly what you're getting out of him. Alright, so he takes a super. Does he get the defense prod? Yeah, he does, but even if he didn't, he probably would have been just fine. So yeah, this Goku right here gets 11 million. Doesn't really have any like crit chance in his passive skill or anything. It's just going to be effective against all types, but I mean, he already is type advantage, so. But I bring him because of just how much damage reduction he has for the first 3 turns. 90% is just quite a lot. Not a whole lot can get through that. So Gohan's doing some very low attack stats here, only like 2 million, but he is lowering attack on each super attack he does. There we go. See if we get hidden potential right here. Because if so, then we'll get a passive skill. Nope. So that was it. Alright, sweet. That's a really cool intro. I do like it quite a lot. So we're gonna put SS3 Goku in slot 1 because he's got some damage reduction. Everyone else on this rotation doesn't really have a whole lot in terms of that. So I kind of would maybe want to go for the Ultra Super attack. He does a lot of damage, but he loses his damage reduction if you do the 18 key with him. Yeah, before attacking with 18 or more key. See, if you fail to get 18 key, you're still going to have that for the rest of the turn, I think. And the thing is, too, is that, like, if you do the 12 key super, there's a high chance to stun. Maybe we should just go for that. That'd probably be the safest thing to do. See about getting these tech orbs. Not a whole lot, but it's fine. Alright, so handled that just fine. 5 million. I couldn't see. Did he do the stun? No? Oh, okay. That was him potential right there. He did the action break. There must have been some sort of ability I forgot about in there. He might have an action break like when he's keys 18 or more or something like that. Because he does get key build up for super attacks before him. But Grandpa Gohan gets the finish. He is pretty good. I mostly brought him just as like a ceiling character because there's not a whole lot of like good super tech ceiling characters. Alright, so here we'll bring up my int lineup. I'm very thankful they did the super easy for SS2 Gohan because, God, leaders for super int was really bad before him. I know we have this attribute Gohan, but besides that, there wasn't a whole lot. So we'll just fill out the rest of the team here. You know that GT Vegeta doesn't have a whole lot in terms of like the Giant Ape or GT Heroes conditions he wants for extra attack, but he doesn't really need that for defense, so it's all good. Awesome intro from Daima Goku there. So, yeah, this guy seals. So he sealed Daima Goku there, unfortunately. What do we want to do here? I think maybe this. Even though Daima Goku's not going to be able to get any stacks from his super attack, he's going to have 50% damage reduction. So he's going to be good in slot 1 right there. We'll get... There's a lot of tech orbs. There's not a whole lot of int orbs on the field, so maybe we'll just get all the tech orbs with Gohan here. Yeah, he can... So the attribute characters, they can nuke with any type of orb, but they do prefer their own type of orbs. Yeah, so for every key threat obtain 50% attack and defense, but for every key threat of their own type, they get an extra 20%. That's 70% attack and defense per orb, plus 10% crit chance. But we're gonna have to go for these tech orbs right here. That's gonna be fine though. So, no supers from Daima Goku, unfortunately. He just healed up that normal damage right there. So how does he handle this? 50% damage reduction. It is a little bit, but that's fine. Not too bad. So Daima Goku here is going to be getting the super attack. I'm always addicted to putting him slot 2 to try to get this hidden potential, or not hidden potential, but this passive skill additional, which we actually do get. That's pretty good. I had a previous video where I just reprimanded him constantly, and he must have listened. Just like I complained, I was like, "Oh my gosh, he never gets it! He never gets it!" And he must have listened. Oh, girl. Okay, I see it. I see how you're handling things this time around. Wait, are we gonna be able to? No. I'll really hopefully be able to get 15 orbs with this Gohan, because, yeah, he does get the most amount of attack there, but we can get 11, so that'll be good right there. Who does he link up best next to? Seems like the Goku. Even though he's missing legendary power, I still think this might be better in terms of attack. By quite a bit, yeah. So, let's do these 3 orbs. I'll be just fine with him. And Vegeta, whatever. He's sealed. Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess an extreme class enemy. He's got 40% dodge, which we saw came through right there. I felt fine putting him in slot 1 because he does have 50% damage reduction with a certain amount of key spheres obtained. This 40% dodge is going crazy for him. That's fine. Alright, so SS2 Angel Goku does something there. And then I'm not too sure if Evolution's going to be able to chip out Garlic Jr. here. No, it doesn't seem like it. That's fine, we'll go on for one more turn. Okay. Now this time he seals Daima-Goku, but that's okay. Oh, the active skill of Daima-Goku? Yes, let's do it.
ダメだ。二度と悪さすんじゃねえぞ。
Yeah, we like to see it. One of the best KO screens in the game, hands down. Alright, so here we go, against the final boss. Metal Cooler. Oh boy. Remember, this is a character that can super, like, I think like 5 times in a single turn. So that's definitely something to look out for, but we have a lot of good characters with a lot of damage reduction. Almost every character on the team here has damage reduction except for Kaba. So as for the other lead, I think I'll bring, yeah, this SS3 Vegeta as the other lead. That'll be fine. I was considering bringing the STR Goku Gohan exchange, but they don't have any damage reduction. Yeah, so the Goku Gohan exchange card, they recently got an easy A, but I was thinking about it, it's like they only get dodge after they super, and I think after only the super connects, I think, if that's right. But I was like, that's not really all too appealing to me, so I just left them off. And they do have a high chance to stun, but I mean, we got SS3 Vegeta. I mean, he's already a decent stunning character as is, and yeah, there's no other real stunning characters here, but that's fine. I mean, he just fills that role. Kaioken, we'll try to get a lot of these STR orbs. We should be getting 6, so yeah, he gets damage reduction per STR key sphere obtained, which is really stupid. Should just be any type of key sphere. So 6 times 4, that is 24. Yeah, 24% damage reduction, but he is not getting hit, so I don't know why that matters so much to me. Whatever. We'll float off SS3 Vegeta, he'll be fine there. Alright, so B's going to be taking a super here. We got him with max key. He's got 60% damage reduction right now. How does he take this? Pretty good. Not too bad, 22k. But takes a, yeah, yet again another super. Yeah, 0 cooldown, and can do 5 total in a turn. Takes 50k this time. And now he gets a super. 6.4. It's pretty low from him, but keep in mind, you know, leader skills, and I think it's also that Metal Cooler lowered his attack, I think I saw, on one of those supers. Maybe that could have been having to do something with it. Oh wow, he got 3 super attacks, so him potential that went off there. That's good. I still need to get another dupe of him at some point to get access to his gold slot. That'd be pretty useful. He's probably going to be handling his double digits now because he got a lot of defense raises from his super attack effects. Yep, that's all good. Now Kaioken, what is he going to be hitting here? 18 million. Not too bad for, you know, these mono-type leads. And how much is going to be doing? Okay. So, SS3 Vegeta, he's got a high chance to stun, and he can do multiple supers. Yep, okay, we got the stun this time. That's good. See if he gets another super attack, maybe? No, okay. Dang. I was hoping he would.
俺はあいつとの約束を守らなければならないんだ。ただ俺のやり方で限界なんと加えてやる。これが俺の全てだ。
Alright, so I think it is just so weird that Evolution Blue Vegeta, like, that's really like one of the only like voice animations he has. It's just so weird to me, but whatever. Not a whole lot in terms of slot 1 right now, but that's right, he's stunned. I have to remember, he is stunned. Hello. He is stunned. Okay, so how many more should we get? We can get 8 right here with Evolution Blue. We can do that. How many links we share? Prepare for battle, fierce battle. That's fine, we can deal with that. And then Gogeta's gonna want Rainbow Key Spheres. We get 2 with them right there. It's good. And then Kaba, whatever. We get that. Alright, so we're not gonna be able to get the unit super attack with Vegeta because there's no Goku on the rotation. But that is okay. Let's see if he's gonna give me reasons to trash talk him. Okay. Yep. All normal so far. Yep. Yep. You can't make this. Why? Why couldn't they just made it 50%? Because he... For those that don't know, I don't want to just assume everyone knows every single character's passive skill or anything like that. That Vegeta, for every 2 key spheres you get, he gets an additional attack that has a medium chance of being a super. Medium is equivalent to 30%. And you saw how many attacks he did there. He got absolutely nothing. Oh, it's so dumb. Okay, we'll go ahead and see, in terms of link skills, Saiyan lineage, sure, we can do this, yeah. I just want to run like this, it doesn't really matter, this would be the last turn. Alright, so, not a whole lot in terms of SCR ores, but Kaoken's not going to be getting hit, we don't need to worry about that. He's not really a nuking character anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can go ahead and get max key right there with them. It's going to be all good. See, this is so easy with all these 10th anniversary characters and stuff. Yep, he's going to take the super, but, I mean, I haven't counted how many times he got hit, but he did the active skill, which gives him 158% extra defense, so 20 million from this Kaoken Goku. I think Saiyan lineage definitely bumped him up to 20 million damage. And plus the super attack effects, because I think he massively raised attack and defense for for 4 turns, I mean. But there you go, he got the KO. Ultimate Clash, so easy. Yawn. Waiting for some new set of enemies, just to mix things up. Because I think they introduce like a new set of enemies like every year. Takes a while for sure. There we go, clear level 3. We got 12 stones and 1 sticker. Yahoo! How fun. Okay, so this is a nice little, what do you want to call it? Just cooldown time after what was my hellish video from yesterday. I did want to pull this up. I have this right here. I have this little note thing right here. So this is basically just showing the start and end times of each of my recording sessions for yesterday's video, or the previous video, whatever. So on April 8th, I started recording at 8:06 p.m. ended off at 12:23 a.m. So that was 4 hours 17 minutes, that recording session. And that was that time when I was like, I had work the next day. I was like, I have to go to sleep. The next day, April 9th, I started at 7:49 p.m. Here's the thing, is that you can actually go in the video and check at like the top left corner Let me just show this on my phone screen. Let me just go to the home page. You can see at the top left, like, the time right now. So you could go and verify this with like my actual video, these specific parts. So April 9th, I started out at 7:49 p.m. end off at 10:47 p.m. And again, I was just like, I need to go to sleep for work and all that. I can't be staying up too long. So a little bit under 3 hours, 2 hours and 58 minutes. And then finally, April 10th, I had a lot of extra time in the day, so I was like, you know what, let's get this over with, let's get started. So started at 1:48 p.m. and didn't end off until 10:03 p.m. Over 8 hours. I got off my normal job and then went to this other job, Dokkan. 8 hours and 15 minutes to a total of 15 hours and 30 minutes of like total recording sessions. That's just, I don't want to like just keep talking about my previous video all the time, but this is such a break from the stress. But since we're here, we can go ahead and just accept all of this. Got 21 stones, 3 Elder Kais, bunch of orbs right there. Always really enjoy getting hidden potential orbs. We're going to be getting more hidden potential orbs as we do with the other missions, which I'll show in a second. An extra special sticker, which I have 35 of right now. Okay. Just to quickly show those other missions. The ones I haven't completed yet. I just, there's no need to record these. They're just repeating the event. So clear level 1 for 2 times, 3 times, level 2, yeah. So just beat it 3 times, you get like some of these extra things. So yeah, clearing level 2 for 2 and 3 times gets you the medium and large orbs right there. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. So a nice, relaxing, chill video. Let's see, I think next time we can go ahead and finally hop into some of these other challenge events. Yeah, I got the Goku Story Edition Ultimate Red Zone, so I might start going into that. Stage 7, does it have any category missions? No, just Stage 9 and Stage 10 has a lot of category missions. So that's probably gonna be what I'm doing next, unless something comes up, but that's what I plan on doing. That's a good thing, is that like I've been really spacing out like a lot of like I was contemplating making multiple videos each day when the anniversary was going on, but I was thinking it's like during like dead periods like what we have going on right now, where there's not a whole lot going on, this definitely helps fill the gap. So it makes it fun. Still got stuff to do. So hope y'all enjoyed this one. Y'all have an amazing, lovely day. Don't spend 15.5 hours on this. Look, if y'all want to go do that, before I wrap up, I just want to say, if y'all want to go do that mission for yourselves, like, as long as you don't have like some sort of like internal sense of pride, just like use items. Let me go to that mission, because the big problem of it, oh come on game. Yeah, battle harm formidable foes, stage 10. Yeah, I did it no item. This is it right here. If you, as long as you don't have some sort of like internal sense of pride of like no iteming everything, just use items. Like please, for the sake of your mental health, use items. You could use all 4 item slots. Bring like, I guess like a Whis, Icarus. Just save it all for the very final phase and just. Please. So, I mean, if y'all are okay using items, then definitely do that for sure, because it was tough. Like, this is the best full power setup I could have run, I think. But anyway, that's enough of that. Y'all have an amazing, wonderful, lovely day. Don't spend 15.5 hours doing the exact same thing over and over again. Value your mental sanity. Y'all have an amazing, lovely day, and check the Baba shop. Turtle!